Anyway, here not only is a great singer, but a great comedian. See, once I start, I can't change. I have to... I'm programmed.
And a gentleman in his own right.
And a fine gentleman in his own right. And he's gonna be in Atlantic City at Caesar's World for Thanksgiving, which is a homey place to spend a holiday. Sit down to the old crap table and carve up the old turkey. It's kind of a warm family thing.
Hey, carve the turkey.
Anyway, he's going to be there, and at Christmas, and for Christmas. Wait a minute, he'll be at Caesar's World for Thanksgiving and for Christmas.
Yes.
Another warm holiday place, the Riviera Hotel. Coming out for Santa, right. He's going to be there with Shirley MacLaine. It's the way to spend a holiday with your close family. David Brenner.
Thank you. Well, I came out here purposely to do the show. I flew out today, and California is an interesting place. One thing I don't like about California, not California, Los Angeles, a little trendy. It's a little trendy. I don't know if you notice this. Whatever's happening, they pick up on it and they do it, you know. Like the latest thing around the country, you know, is Western bars. That's the big thing. So I heard Los Angeles open up a gay Western bar. You know, with a mechanical sheep and all that. I'm glad to see I came in, I was worried because of the smog that's been around, but the smog lifted today. I guess you know that. And 4 balls came down at Dodger Stadium. Now the Yankees are saying, we won, we won. I went to that last game. That was a shame. I'm a big baseball fan. It's changed now, baseball, though. Baseball players are jumping in the stands, beating up fans. If you go to a baseball game, you got to wear a cup. I like football fans, boxing fans. They're fans. I went to my first tennis match. I got to tell you something. I've never been to one. Did you ever see the fans at a tennis match? They sit there. They go, ooh, ooh. I'm waiting for, you know, your mother sucks balloons, you know? Of course, coming from Philadelphia, not only do they yell it, but they have pictures to prove it. I think the funniest fans of all have to be golf fans. I mean, that's a great sport. The guy hits the ball, and then all the fans follow him. Can you see that? Like in baseball, guy gets a hit. Okay, everyone, first base, come on. One sport I don't care for is dog racing. Not that I have such a, you know, great thing for dogs. I mean, you can imagine coming from New York, I'm not the greatest dog fan. I mean, the poopy scooper isn't working, okay? I mean, you know, New York dogs, they're giants. I mean, I've seen guys put down flares at directing traffic around. Big dogs, okay. I don't think little dogs should be allowed in metropolitan areas. These little dogs, you ever see these little dogs? It's a horrible feeling when you're running for a bus and a woman screaming hysterically, look down, there's a leash hanging out from under your shoe. Well, what the hell was it, lady? I'll buy you a new mouse. What do you... I have a dog. I have a little puppy. I bought a dog a few months ago, paper training him. It's fun to paper train a dog. No, it is. You learn a lot of interesting things, like President Reagan looks good in a small mustache. Problem with dog lovers is that people who own dogs, they give dogs attributes they don't have. You ever hear people with their dogs about their great senses? Like, my dog can hear. You should see the way he hears. I walk in a building, 12 stories down, he knows it's me, he hears me. Right? Right? He can smell me getting off a bus. He gets all excited when I get off a bus. Let me tell you, dogs aren't that way, okay? If you have a dog, and dogs have the worst eyesight in the world. The worst of any animal. I can never figure out how come a dog always confuses my leg for his girlfriend. I love you, I love you. You don't love me, it's pants, you don't love me. And you ever have that happen? Dog owners always say the same thing. Isn't he cute? What's so cute? Suppose your nephew did this. Is it cute? Come on, what's cute? You're sitting, you got wet pants, the dog's in a corner smoking a cigarette. What's so cute? Cute. Those animals are great. I'm nothing against animals. Did you hear on the news about animals? This is great. This is unbelievable. Federal government, you know what they're going through now with this Johnny was telling, everybody's leaving and everything. All right, federal government came out with a beauty. You know, there have been 7 cases of bubonic plague in the United States. And this is a disease they thought left hundreds of years ago. So what does the federal government do to help us out? Did you hear this? They have issued a warning for all of us. Do not handle dead animals. Now, I don't know about you, but you know, after I finish dinner, I like to take a walk over to the highway, pick up a raccoon, whip it around a little bit. You know. Another thing great on the news, did you see, and we should have been the first to do this, did you see what France has? A train that does 236 miles an hour. Boom! You know how you can tell the hobos in France? They're the guys without arms. France is always first, right? France has got it. They were the first ones at Nude Beaches. Did you ever go to a nude beach? I just tried Nude Beach. That's fun. Yeah, but you got worries, things I thought about before I got there, like where do you keep your change? And more importantly, who would accept it? But there's a lot to do. I was surprised how much there is to do on a nude beach. A lot, you know, the usual things. You go swimming, play frisbee, and then you can do other things like try to guess the sex of fat people. I gotta watch my weight now. For the first time in my life, yes, I gave up smoking cigarettes. And you gain, you can't believe the appetite. Oh. And you try to be cool in a restaurant. You sit there, I'll have a little cup of soup and a side of salad and a side of beef. But I'll never stop people from smoking because I hate it when anyone told me not to smoke. Except once, one time. This is great. This is the best line I think anyone ever hit me with. I was in a drugstore in New York and I bought cigarettes. I bought a pack of cigarettes and then I thought, I'll look around. You know how drugstores look around. So I lit up a cigarette. I'm walking around seeing what else I could buy, you know what I need. And the druggist told me to say, he says, hey, put out the cigarette. You're not allowed to smoke in here. I said, hey, if you're not allowed to smoke in here, why do you sell cigarettes? He said, if you bought X-Lax, would you poo-poo on my floor? There you go. There you go.
Funny stuff. Funny. How you been?
I've been terrific. I've been...
Gonna spend those warm holidays down working, huh?
Can you believe that was very funny?
All entertainers, people forget that very often entertainers, those are the times that they work. Christmas, New Year's.
You never know the holiday. You lose track of the holidays. And Thanksgiving happens to be my favorite. I haven't celebrated. Do you want to know something interesting about Thanksgiving? You know I collect dumb facts.
Yeah.
Do you know that the first bird eaten at the first Thanksgiving was not the turkey, it was the goose? But the goose is a very intelligent bird.
Yeah.
So the next year, when they went to get him, he said, it wasn't us. It was a turkey. And the turkey's going, go, go, yeah. So it's a big con job. I saw another con. I went out, I thought, I get my turkey dinner and eat it early.
Right.
You know, I'm going to celebrate when I get home tomorrow. So I went out and I saw something great in the supermarket. And I thought, oh, this is great. And then I realized, everything's a con. They're selling, I don't know if you saw these, they're individually sliced slices of cheese. They're round for hamburgers so that, to make cheeseburgers.
Right.
Great idea. So I buy a package, I go around the corner, the other aisle, they're selling cheese corners.
That's good merchandising.
Yes.
Good
Clever,
merchandising.
very clever.
I got to do a commercial. We'll be right back.